Listen to Sam.
I was about to say, this is Eddie's.
Listen.
He's such a nerd. What's up, guys? I'm Huck and you're watching AMD Garage. Today we're going to talk about the background of the truck and me and that symbol you might see on my back glass. It looks like an Asian letter of some kind. My grandparents, or my grandpa actually came up with that. My grandparents actually met in Japan in World War II, and my grandpa was writing medical journals for the local newspapers and things to help the locals with various illnesses and whatnot, but he needed a way to sign his name at the end of the article so it didn't give him away as an American, and his nickname was always Huck. So somehow he came up with that symbol, and if you look at it, it looks like an Asian letter stood up and down, but if you turn it on its side, then it says Huck. They met in Japan, but my grandma is from way up in the holler coal country in Virginia, and my grandpa was from Atlanta. So they were both in the Army, and they met on a medical train over in Japan while she was helping patients, he was helping patients, he was writing all those articles in the local paper. And they came back here, and if I remember right, I think they got married within a year and a half of them coming back after the war was over. Then they had 3 kids, and their oops was my dad. He was the youngest, and then had me. My grandpa died 6 months before my parents were married, so I never got to meet him, but my grandma was a big part of my life growing up. So me and Eddie were brainstorming on some ideas on how to, what name we wanted to come up with for the truck. And I threw out Olivine. My grandmother's name was Mary Olivine Huckleberry, and we called her O growing up because we couldn't say her name when we were really little. So she was kind of the springboard to get me here. My dad's always been a car guy. He's where I got the disease from, but my second car, she gave me the difference in the money from selling my first car to be able to get a Hot Rod Mustang GT. And then from there, it's just been a snowball of project after project after project. So I thought I'd name this thing Olivine after her as a little tribute. And that's why you'll see that symbol on my back glass of all my vehicles now. So my plan for Olivine has always been to make this thing the Swiss Army knife of trucks. It's my only hot rod right now, and I've always loved Squarebody trucks. Now that I've got one, I still use this thing to haul stuff. I still use it as a truck. It does yard work, whatever I need. I also come from a road racing background, and I used to do a bunch of autocross, so I also wanted to be able to do that. The ultimate goal is to make it good at a lot of things, but a master at none. So a lot of these guys, when they start installing suspension like we're going to do to this, take the truck too far and for what I want to do, and they're stripping the thing out, no interior, super lightweight, no AC, no creature comforts, so they're just a race truck, and I don't want that. So I've LS swapped it with an aluminum block engine. I knew I wanted to autocross this thing from the start, so I got a low weight engine in it. It's got a stick shift. Obviously it's a short bed for the wheelbase for handling, but I don't want to take it that far and not be able to use it and road trip it. We also road trip it across the country, go to car shows. So it'll be a really cool build, I think, that's like your normal person build. I'm not high dollar. I don't have any of the funds to do those super insane builds. So we're just doing this a little at a time like a normal guy would. And I LS swapped it, stick shift swapped it over the years, road tripped it all the way across the country twice. Thanks for watching all the different things we've put out on this truck over the years. And I hope you continue to watch because we're not done with this thing. We've got some other episodes coming down the pike, got some other parts to put on it. So it's going to be a whole series. So we hope you continue to stay tuned. Say, I bet some hot rod shops would pay you for some of your good carts, Walt.